I'm going to give you the tools to head towards where it is you want to go, and I feel really motivated and inspired to share this with you today. Welcome back to my channel. It is Motivational Monday, and in this video we're going to talk very juicily about what to do or how to figure out what it is that you want. We are going to get down to the nitty-gritties of you figuring out exactly what it is you want. And this is quite a good time to sit and do something like this, because you can go within and you can go very deep in your thoughts. And this is a slightly different Motivational Monday because I'm going to make you think from your side. I'm not going to sit here and tell you exactly what to do, but I'm going to give you the tools to head towards where it is you want to go. And I feel really motivated and inspired to share this with you today. I've just kind of woken up and I'm just really feeling it. I'm just really feeling like I want you guys to go to this place that I went to, and also talk to you, as I always do on this channel, about the flaws and the human elements that come in to potentially sabotage it. So what to watch out for there. So if you've been a subscriber to this channel for quite a long time, and I know there's a really small cohort of you on Watch on a Monday that are really invested in this channel, and thank you so much for that. You're always so precious to me, and you know that. You might have seen a few changes. If you've been watching the vlog type things, there's a few changes going on this channel, and it's quite exciting, a little bit experimental. But if you've watched that and you've seen some stuff and you feel like things are changing and you've got some opinion on it, please do either leave comments down there or you can email me, because my email address is always in the comments box, in the description box. So as well, as always, my inbox is open. If you want to talk to somebody and you feel there's nobody else, I might not have the answers, but I'm a very good listening ear. So do, especially at this time, I know everybody's going through ups and downs, so do reach out and contact me down there. Okay, so let's get right into it. So today we're going to talk about what it is you want and how to figure out what it is you want if you're not really sure. Now, I'm probably going to make a guided meditation on this, and I'm not sure, it might be on this channel, I might put it on another channel of mine that's got a meditation on it, and that at the moment is really growing in subscribers. It's ridiculous. I've got like 100 people in the last week, which is loads. I never get that kind of growth on this channel. So I might put some guided meditations over there for you. I have been requested them by some of my friends across the pond. They said they're really good and they like the English accent, so could I do some? So I'm thinking about that, and the reason that I say that is because it was a guided meditation that helped me to figure out exactly what it is that I wanted to do. It's a difficult one to figure out what is your kind of your heart's desire, your purpose, your where you're going. And for me, I spent a lot of time on Google, like, how do you figure out what you want? Because I'd learned through the law of attraction. I started to learn the law of attraction in 2009. I started this channel in 2011 because I was like, oh my God, why doesn't everybody know this stuff? They need to know it. And as I started to figure out that you're supposed to live the life of your dreams, whatever's in here is supposed to be the thing, I was like, oh my God, really? And so I just kept Googling it, what is it, and I knew already really what it was, but I couldn't get quiet enough or clear enough to hear it. So I went on this guided meditation. I stumbled across a particular one that really resonated with me, and I got in my zone and I meditated. And they said in there, and I'm going to take you through some of this, but not all of it, because I'm going to do my own version of it. And like I say, I will make sure that I point you towards where it is. In fact, check back. It might not be today, but check back down there, because there might be a link that I'm going to pop up there. Or of course, email me and say, I want to know when that guided meditation's live, and I'll send it to you. So in this guided meditation, they asked me, and I'm going to do the same with you a little bit in the meditation, not now. So you kind of take yourself to a place where you're visualizing lots of things and trying to figure out what it is and where it is you want to be. Now, a lot of the time, the blocks that come up there are because of the human element getting in the way. So for example, if you wanted to be an artist, like an artist that paints pictures, for example, and that's definitely not me, much as I'm a creative, definitely can't paint pictures. If you're somebody that wanted to do that, and you wanted to do that for your living, for your job, but you're thinking, I can't because it's not going to bring me in any money, and I can't give up my job because, then what I would recommend that you do is make that believable. And the way to do that is to squeeze extra time. I call it elastic time, right? So you make more time. You know Einstein's relativity of time. Was that him? Oh God, I was going to sound really intelligent then. So time is what you think of it. Like at the minute I feel as busy as ever, and yet I've got other people who are feeling like time is just taking so long every day to go through, and it is just kind of where you're at and how you look at it. So if you want to paint those pictures but you've got a 9 to 5 job, then get home, do what you've got to do, and spend an hour on that, and spend another hour the next day and another hour the next day, because it all adds up to getting to where you want to be. And this is true of myself as well. I have spent quite a lot of years now getting to the place where I can go, I'm a full-time writer, and I still got other things that I do as well to supplement all of that, whether that be supplement income or my belief. Because if I was to just say, no, that's it, all I'm ever doing is writing all day, every day, the money would flow, because that would be my energetic place that I'm at and my belief system. I believe you can be, do, or have anything you want, but, and this is the difference between me and some of the other law of attraction people, my but is this: we are humans, and there will be something in there, whether it be old programming, that's mine, old programming of like, you're not good enough, or you might not be able to make this happen, or all those sorts of things, loads of reasons that you could come up with. The fear element that comes in, and we need to get rid of those. That's what you need to do. And so the way to get rid of the fear is to take these different steps that I'm suggesting to you. So do it bit by bit. It's a bit like, I've not been well. I spent probably best part of 2 weeks, a week definitely, best part of 2 weeks doing next to nothing. Now I'm somebody that lives quite an active lifestyle, and I'm really proud of that, because I think that keeps my other stuff that's not so good, it keeps it in check. And I wasn't able to do anything, and very, very quickly I found myself really weak. Now the last few, maybe week and a half, I've taken, thankfully, I've had a lot of encouragement from my son, who is a very active person. He loves working out, and he goes running and stuff now. And so he and I have got together, and we've tried to push me. And it's been a little push each time, but each time I've pushed, I've felt as though, oh, that hurt, and that was good, and da-da-da. And I'm getting somewhere. So it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to be as strong as I was before, but it's going to, bit by bit, it's going to get there. And it's exactly the same for you and your manifestations of whatever that is. I'm taking the path of it being a work related thing, and it might not be that. It could be anything. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to have days when you're going to be unmotivated, or something's going to happen and it feels hard as can be. It feels impossible. It feels like you're never going to get to where you want. You're never going to make that dream come true. And that's the days that are natural but a little bit dangerous, because you need to try and keep that belief system, because if you don't, sometimes you'll get days when you think, this is too hard and I'm going to throw in the towel. And they're the days that you absolutely need to get a little bit of self-love going on, and do whatever you've got to do to get out into the next day, when you will be very much like, yep, you know what, I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to do it. Now this makes me a little bit emotional, because at the moment I'm going on I'm going on a little bit of a journey in relation to this YouTube channel, and it's bringing up so many things about where I came from and why I started this channel. And the reason is, and you might have seen, it's going to be at the end of this video, my little bit of branding, my little video that says, because no one told me ... you can. And this really makes me emotional, because I don't understand why I didn't grow up with that belief, and part of me feels quite sad about that, but part of me is also so determined, I've got the bit between my teeth, to make as many of you believe that as I possibly can. And I really, really care. And those of you that send me messages or put comments down there, and I always reply, so please do leave comments, because you'll see me down there. It means so much. And I've had, you know about this book that's coming out, right? I've had a couple of my authors, in fact maybe 4, have said who are actual, well, one wasn't a writer and has gone on to great things, but he's a disabled guy, and he can't, I'm sorry if you're watching this, Ronnie, I'm sure you won't mind me saying, his life is really limited because of his physical abilities. And now I've encouraged him to write for me for this book, and he's done it, and it's been so successful. And he's come and said to me, you are such an inspiration and you've changed my life. And can you imagine how that makes me feel? So I didn't have that person there until like 2009. And when I found it in 2009, I'm like, I want to be that person for others. And this is where the channel is changing slightly, because it's at that place of like, I want you guys to know this stuff, but also these aren't the videos that really get the audience. The videos that get the audience are the travel stuff, which of course I can't do at the minute anyway, but I love doing that. But this is where my core is, this is where my heart is, and this is what I want for you. I want you to be able to realise a dream, or just leave it at that. I want you to be able to realise a dream and think you're gonna make this happen, and it's gonna happen for you. The same way that it's almost happened for me, it is happening, and I just need every single day. And at the minute, I've given myself until we stop lockdown. I thought if I can get out as much of this writing as I can, and I'm actually probably emotional because I'm working a little bit too hard, but if I can get as much out as I can during this time and just test the waters and see, and then evaluate the situation afterwards. And it's just so, I just want the same for you. I don't want somebody sitting there with a dream inside them and they're not even trying to get it out. So if that's you, oh my God, I just want you to try, just try, because if you try or you don't, you know what I mean? It's a choice, try or don't. That's it, isn't it? And if you don't try, you're never gonna get there. You're never gonna have any idea of if this could have been a thing. And like for me, yeah, people are reading my writing, people are loving it. Is it the thing? Am I E.L. James? Am I whoever wrote Harry Potter and her name's completely gone out of my mind? No, I'm not. And would I want to be? Actually, no. I like my freedom too much, and I like my privacy. Like, I like to be able to go to the shops and not be like, eh. So I wouldn't want that. But you kind of got to figure out what you want and where you're at. And this is where I'm hoping sorry, that's Harley in there. I'm not going to cut all of his bits out because he keeps doing it as I'm talking. So for me, it's so important that you try and tap into that, but do it bit by bit. Don't expect yourself to go from, don't think you're going to watch this video and then be like, okay, that's it, I can make this dream happen like that. It's got to take some steps to a place where you're so sure that that investment in your whole life is completely worth it. Because if you're a little bit doubting and you head into that, it's gonna be so uncomfortable that then the negative chatter's gonna come in, and you can't have that. You need to be so sure that you know what, I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna run with it because I'm completely sure. And I think this is a period of time when that can apply to so much in life, you know, not just your dream work wise and stuff. It could be anything. It could be romantically, you know, if you're oh, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't go there. But it's got to take its natural steps, and it's got to be until a place where you're so comfortable. But also, before you get there, you've got to, oh my God, I've got so much to say about this subject. Before you get there, you've got to be so clear on, I'm going to absolutely give this everything I've got, even though I can only give it 1 hour a day right now. Or, you know, in that 1 hour, make it completely invested, switch off your phone. I should be doing that today because I've got so much editing to crack on with, and I love editing. It's going to be amazing. But just try. If you don't try, you're never going to know. I hope that's helped a little bit. Like I say, the guided meditation will make it a lot clearer, but this is like how to get there, as in take those steps. And I really hope for you that you can somehow get inside and get clear and get to know what you want. And sometimes you have to figure out what you don't want to know what you do want. And that's an Abraham Hicks saying as well. If you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And that is, let me think of the most clear thing for that. Okay, I don't want to be E.L. James. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm loving not so much the 50 Shades book, but I love the 50 Shades film. I really like the storyline. I think it's cracking, and I know she was really criticised a lot. I wouldn't be able to handle that criticism that she went through. That would absolutely destroy me. But she is now, God, I don't know, she's got to be like multi-millionaire, whatever. But she's recognised a lot, and authors not often so much recognised like other people in the world. But would I want to be her? Anyway, I'm taking a long time to say I wouldn't want to be E.L. James. So on knowing that, if I started to see my career going that way, somehow I'd pull it back. Somehow I'd do something. So I know what I don't want, that's getting me to the place where I know what I do want. And but what I do want is to inspire people, and having those messages I've had more in the last 2 weeks than ever before, and it really does make me emotional. to feel like I've made a change in somebody's life. I'm sorry. It's incredible. It's a weird one, and I'm just going to say quickly before I go, and I don't want to make this video about me. It's not. It's always about you guys. Very much like the reason that I started and the reason that I want to carry on is because I want people to realise, and like I say, that on the thing that you're going to see in a minute, because nobody told me that I could, ... you can. And that can mean so many things, but nobody told me you can. People told me growing up, you can't. And I need to let that go because it was what it was, and now it isn't like that anymore. And I know you can, and I just need to get rid of those blocks to realise you can and you will. And if you can and you will, and you get rid of those blocks, the flipping world's your oyster. This is a long video, and I don't normally make this Monday one so long. I'm not loving the sound of my own voice at all. It's not that. It's just I'm just so passionate that I want you to figure out what you want and just totally go for it. And I know that that's a journey. I've been on my journey for 10 years now, and 10 years, where are we? No, 2020, 11 years. Not that makes much difference. But you know, I am getting there, and I have those days when I'm like, oh, do you know what? No, this can't make enough money, for example, or I haven't got the time, or you know, you get those odd moments where that comes in. Let's just smash them out of the water, and let's just believe we can and just completely go for it. If you're with me, give the video a thumbs up and make sure that you leave comments down there. Let's hashtag today down there. If you're watching this far in, what should we hashtag? I think we've used this one before, but let's say believe, and it's I before E except after C. Believe, just believe you can do it. And yeah, you know that if you've left a hashtag down there, you're very precious. Thank you very much. Some of you choose to watch all the way to the end and don't leave the hashtags because you're shy, and you inbox me. That's fine. I know who you are, and that's between us. Shh, it's fine. I just adore you guys, and at the minute I'm figuring out a lot to do with this. I'm only going to say this at the end because those of you that really care are going to watch. I'm figuring out a lot on this channel, and I'm not sure where it's going to go. But I'm not going to go away. So whether I take this stuff onto that other channel where I'm going to put my meditations and just keep this for travel, whether I take the nutrition route, I'm not too sure at the moment. But there's a lot of things coming up for me as I'm digging really deep into like my core of why I started this. And it's incredible and it's amazing, and I'm sorry that I'm emotional, but I really feel depth on it. So anyway, roll that thing that I keep talking about. Have a lovely week, and just know that you're amazing. Take care guys, bye for now.